I forgot to hit the live button.
You're ridiculous. We're 5 minutes late because of you.
The whole thing was playing. I just watched it.
So it's it's relatively apropos that on what you could consider episode 5.51 is in
million
552, and then next week would be 6.1. Whatever you want to say. Two things. One, Shep screwed up the intro. We're 6 years into this thing, and he screws up the intro. Two, Shep also used the intro from 2 years ago, which just goes to show how much effort we really put into this thing behind the scenes.
That's actually 6 years, to be honest.
I know. We had this argument. Listen, Steve just didn't want it to be 6 years this week because he couldn't be here. So all it was.
So it's officially next week, but it's actually technically right now, tonight. 6 years.
I got to tell you one thing. Steve texted me today, and he said, Shep is running the control, and my reply was, I'm sorry.
Yeah. I was jamming away back there, and I'm like, why does it still say scheduled up there? And then I'm like, is this go live? And I was like, oh, you got to hit it twice.
Oh, the button.
Well, I hit it, and then I forgot to hit it the second time.
Oh, I know. It's so pre-boarding. It's like you got to get on before you can get on kind of deal.
I don't know.
It's pretty ridiculous.
I'm going to go ahead and say that would be classic me.
Oh, yeah.
Classic.
Yeah. As you can see, better than Steve is here.
Only the best for 6 years. Anyway.
100%.
You also didn't get the memo that it's Tiki night, right?
No, I did.
Hey!
You can't really see it. All right, I'll just do this instead.
There you go.
Stop making me disappear.
Shep is a cross between Trader Sam's and Abracadabra right now.
Abracadabra, abracadabra. Anyway, yeah, man. I got the DNTiki shirt on, baby.
So
rocking
excited.
it. I got the hats all right here.
Excited.
I got all the flavors.
So SPD has already asked, where can you buy the shirt? And
I
don't know if we can yet.
I don't have it ready yet. I don't have it. You know what? I will get it ready ASAP.
So
I tried last week. I actually like physically tried last Thursday night after we talked about it. And so I did the PNG on my phone.
Mm-hmm.
And the company I used to make this, I was able to upload the PNG and it came out okay. It came out good. And then they like sent me a proof and everything that I had proved, and it came out freaking awesome. But if we use that particular company, they got to ship everything to me, and then I got to ship it out. So I don't know. I don't know if it's going to cost money to ship to me, and then I got to charge to ship it out again, and then it would make it like $40 for a shirt, which is outrageous. So
I think we can figure that out. We can talk after. I don't want to commit.
I just have to take the image. I already did it. I emailed it to myself, but I got to make the PNG file on my computer, because I got into I'm back into the shirt thing we have there.
Spreadshirt.
Hold on. Yeah, if you go down the Spreadshirt, if you go into our, and I don't know if anyone ever does this, but if you actually go into the show notes down below,
we have show notes.
We have show notes. On tonight's show, Shep forgets to click the button. Anyway, that spreadshirt. My kid's standing there looking at me. I got the door cracked, and he's just like standing there looking at me. And he waves at me. What a weirdo. Anyway, the Spreadshirt is actually active. That is good to go. Huh?
Said, look at his dad.
Yeah, I know. That's a good point. But that link is live and active, and we have like the Zombie Camp shirt on there. We got the DNT shirt on there, but I was trying to add it on there so that you had options. But I got to do it on the computer, so I got to create the PNG file, and I can do it. I just got to.
Where the hell's Punch and Zippy?
It's not on there?
No.
I don't know why it was on there.
Classic line, unless it's like next. I don't know. Whatever. We'll have to look.
I gotta relook at it.
Anywho, we got Zombie Camp, which that logo's fire from Triple P.
Yep.
Hi, Josh. Hope you're well.
Yeah.
You happen to be here. Got the DNT logo. We should actually get this up there. I will say, how's the quality of the shirt though?
This is like so. It's super nice, actually. Very soft.
Okay.
It was like, I don't know, it was about $30 for the shirt, maybe a little bit more.
But like, that's my question.
And so that's
some of these, like, I will say, like one of my two Zombie Camp shirts, the gray one that I wore all the time, I washed it a lot, but it's pretty beat to hell right now. Like it doesn't. Yeah, it's pretty bad. So all I'm saying is, look, we will figure it out. I have some ideas. We could potentially do it and do it for pretty reasonably priced. We just gotta we gotta talk not here.
Right. Like the hats I haven't figured out, because the hats I get free shipping here, and then I just have to charge you for shipping too. Huh?
They look great.
The hats are dope. Like the leather engraving on this is flawless. It's insane how good it is. I actually wore it.
They're also actual Richardson hats, so it's not like you're getting the $2.50 Chinese knockoff.
No, you're getting the Richardson trucker hat, the 112.
Yeah, it's also made in China, but it's better.
Yeah, it's my favorite. It's my favorite hat. It's the only hat I ever actually wear.
It's the cleaner part of China.
But look, I got to put that up somewhere, so if people want one, we'll set up like a Venmo or PayPal or something, and then we'll figure out the cost of the hat, because as long as I buy in bulk, I get shipping free to my house. Mm-hmm. So if I got like enough orders, I could put in a mass order, and they only take like it literally takes 4 to 5 days.
Right?
What's that?
To get there. Nothing. I was just being a smartass. Continue. I'll shut up.
It takes like literally 4 to 5 days from the day I order it to like it gets processed and made and sent to me. So it's ridiculously quick. And then I would just have to box them up and mail them out after that. So I mean, it would probably
PayPal you an amount, and if it's close, maybe they'll get the hat, maybe not.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be like $75 a hat.
Yeah.
No, it won't.
I'm just kidding.
Don't listen to him.
No, it's probably ballpark, probably $35 shipped. Ballpark.
Which any good hat these days is anywhere from
you're going to pay that no matter what.
Yeah, it's like $39 for Travis Matthew hats now. It's
right.
ridiculous. I'm glad I have 8 of them that I've bought over the last 3 years. They're all the same. If you haven't noticed, they're all the same. Different colors.
You like what you like.
These are the most comfortable hat for bald people. I'm telling you.
Oh yeah, the flex
and fit. They're flex fit, and they're like a dry fit material. So once they get like gross and sweaty, because I'm sweat a lot, I just like I fill up a bucket with water and get OxyClean and just soak them for like, I don't know, 12 hours. And they don't even have to wash them. Just rinse them off. They are clean.
Lovely.
Cool. So Justin, thank you for joining us. We appreciate you stepping in and being better than Steve.
For the inaugural episode.
It's a big word for Shep.
It is.
Did I say it right?
You did.
Maybe.
Roughly.
Ooh, that was a hat
roughly.
Anyway. So, yeah, this is the first. And it could be like a D&D episode.
Emily, the Tide thing works too if you wash them by hand. The big thing is if you throw them in the washing machine, you're screwed.
This could be a D&T and D&T episode.
What's
one and done?
No, it's not going to be.
We'll talk about later, but I thought there may be another one coming up in a couple weeks.
Well, there's time out.
I'm only kidding. This is the start of something huge.
Of all the things that we have put thought into in the last 2 years, it's been this.
I know. I know.
I mean,
honestly, I don't really have much to talk about, but we'll get there.
I do. I got news. I stepped it. I did not make a PowerPoint.
Dave, you're supposed to make a PowerPoint.
I thought about it, but I saw that Captain America, the new stupid one, was on Disney Plus, and I started watching it, and I'm like, this is actually kind of okay. And then I like smacked myself. I don't know.
Maybe in a little while we can show some mugs.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Real quick, I do want to touch up real quick that on Saturday night, this past Saturday night, my good man Tommy boy.
You texted me and then never told me how it was.
Oh yeah.
You son of a biscuit.
First let's step back a little bit. For Pete McDivity Devitt had a little meetup at a Boston Red Sox game, and he had reached out about it. And
love you, buddy.
Man, life got in the way for me. I had just so much stuff going on. It was like the last thing I could barely think back about a week, so I kind of forgot and never really kept up. And then good old my boy Tommy said, "Hey, I got an extra ticket." And I said, "Perfect," because I never got one. And so met up with Tommy. I came from the campground. He went from his house. We met up at a spot on the way in. We drove into Boston, found a place to park right across from the stadium, which was pretty cool. Good old Fenway.
Good question, Andrew. And
we met up with quite the crowd. So I'm sure people saw some pictures, but Pete had quite the crowd show up. We had Pete, obviously Preston was there. Got to see Preston. I haven't seen him in a few years.
He's like 7'2".
Yeah, he's tall. Met Murph and his wife.
Murph was there.
Murph was there.
Love Murph.
Tiki Man fan. Tina. T Diggity, T Marie, and family, Flipper, the kids.
Nice.
Um,
you met them before though.
Carlos was there, and Suzanne.
Love that.
It was a good time. We had a great time. We had some hot dogs, had a couple drinkskis. But it was good. We were in a pretty decent spot where like it wasn't like overly crowded, so we kind of like me and Tommy were like seat hopping a little bit. Red Sox lost, but it was a good game. Like it rained. So it rained the night before. It rained Friday night. So the Red Sox game Friday night got canceled and got pushed to Saturday. So on Saturday they did a doubleheader, and it poured a couple times during the day for the first game, and a couple rain delays. Still ended relatively on time, and then we had no rain, which was great, but it was cold. It was very cold. It was about 50 something, probably around 50 degrees.
Really?
Yeah. So it was chilly. Thank God I wore a sweatshirt, but it was a lot of fun. Had a great time seeing everybody. Pete posted some pictures. A few people posted some pictures, but it was cool. It was a good time. Worked out great, and yeah, thanks Pete for putting that together.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's good. So that was my Saturday. And also, if you notice, if you go back and find those photos and you see me, I am sporting the black and gray DNTiki hat.
I saw that.
It was there.
Very nice.
It was there. It made its first appearance. I don't think anyone even noticed, though, because I didn't make a big deal of it. But it was there. It was with everybody.
Wait, Shep was subtle about something?
That was super subtle.
Now, does Jenny wear hats, and does she have one?
She wants one. Yeah, she does wear hats occasionally, and she's like, "I want that hat."
Tommy, welcome in.
Yeah. So she will get one of these ones. Obviously, I have 4 of them right here. So I was going to get one in every single color possible, but
Jay Grubbs, shoot me a text, dude.
But so back to the topic of the night. Dave froze. Oh, for a second, just froze in a cool position.
Did I?
No,
I was just standing.
You're
here
back.
like this.
You're back.
Yeah. I was just. I can. You kind of like. I don't even know. Male mannequin.
Excuse me.
Yeah. Bless
So
you.
would a female mannequin be a woman?
Of course, I've had my allergy issues. I actually went to the doctor yesterday. And of course, I had an extreme sinus infection. So back on medicine.
Love that.
Feeling a little bit better. Slept last night for the first time in about 2 weeks.
That's a good thing.
Yeah. So it's just this time of year. The rest of the year, I'm like pretty good. It's just like this time of year.
Jennifer White wants to know if we're going to be on topic tonight. Obviously.
Of course. I had to buy a tractor tonight, lawn tractor. I sold my lawn tractor.
Because
Because
completely on topic.
It is
Now
on
you got
topic,
like
real
more
quick.
acres than you did before.
Yeah. I actually have less lawn though,
Oh, okay.
because most of it's woods. But I sold the lawn tractor because I thought I was buying land and building a house. So I was like, I'm not going to mow lawn for a couple of years. Then we bought a house, and then our grass was like, it's pretty tall. And Jenny's like, the kids can't even go outside because they're going to get lost. I was like, fair.
Yeah, Kenneth, that is exactly my thought. We're going to be on topic. Lawn tractor.
Anyway, back on topic. Here we go.
Well, hold on,
Real
let's
quick.
back up. No,
Yeah.
question. Jenny doesn't cut the grass?
No, she wants to. Yeah, when I came home with it, she's like, I want to do that. I'm like, yeah.
Joy gets on the tractor and cuts it. Great.
Oh, it's easy. I told her, I'm like, it's easy. It's like driving a car.
Jennifer
But
White,
now I have a shed
don't
to put it in.
I'm with you.
The other one, my old one, I got in 2007, all the way until the fall, and it basically lived outside the whole entire time.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I bought it for like $1,300 or $1,400 back then, and I sold it for $5,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
So not a bad loss for almost 20 years. It's crazy.
100%.
Anyway, back on topic. Real quick.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Dave, with your news.
Which news?
Oh, I don't know.
All right. No. So so DNTiki, and I'm just gonna preface some of this. One, it is the brainchild of this guy, and a couple other guys that weren't me, even though I'm involved, because I'm here for it. From a Tiki fan standpoint, on the screen right now, I'm number 3 out of 3. These guys are all into it. I think so. I'm here for it, though. I just wish there were more whiskey drinks and not just rum drinks. So that is where we are at. And the goal is to DNTiki or DNTify a Tiki-esque show that will eventually spin off onto Friday nights. So we can...
Every night.
So we can...
Oh, wait, what?
Well, I was thinking Friday night, so I don't have to worry about having 3 rum-laden
I don't know if I can do
drinks.
Friday nights, though, during the summer because of camping season.
Campering?
Why not just Saturday mornings?
Or Saturday morning?
I mean, I could wake my butt up and just start drinking Saturday morning because I'll be at the camper. Okay, first of all, I'm going to start with, I think everybody here, let me first check real quick. And I shouldn't do this because I should try to make money on this because we're a business. But we're a full-blown business. Hold on a sec.
I've seen the P&L. You're not a business.
No. I didn't even know we had P.
All right, here we go.
L.
So, right here. Oh, come on, stupid. I'll have to put it back here. Smuggler's Cove. All right. This right here is the Bible of Tiki. This right here, I just checked on Amazon. It's $16 on Amazon.
What?
It's like 15 and change. This is a hardcover. It's like 15 and change. So $16. And mine said I could get it tomorrow. So it's legit. Did you pull it up?
Well, what? The book? No.
Oh, no. Oh. No, so right here, Smuggler's Cove. This right here is, and what's going to happen is the next episode, I'm going to start with the preface.
And you're going to read the entire thing?
Are we
turning this into a book club?
Every episode, I'm going to read one chapter. So then we're going to go to acknowledgments.
This sounds terrible.
And then we're going to go to
49% off.
Then we're going to, I know. Then we're going to go to introduction. And then we're going to go to parched.
This is terrible.
And then we're going to go, anyway.
All right,
so
anywho.
This book right here is a very detailed sort of.
Does it have pictures?
Oh, yeah.
Recipes?
Oh, dude, it's awesome. Wait, hold on. Let me do this. I guess I got to do this. It is like full. It's like it is a full legit picture book. It's wicked cool. It's fun to look at.
Shep has it.
Yeah, it is fun to look at. But this kind of dives deep into the cult, if you will, of Tiki. But it also has, like hundreds of drinks. And it has all the recipes to all the good drinks. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to do a recipe a week. That's what we're going to do.
We should definitely do that.
We are going to do that. We're going to, and that's why I suggest you go buy the book.
Oh, point of parliamentary procedure. Point of parliamentary procedure.
Go ahead.
I would think that before we do that, the episode should be what constitutes or what a basic Tiki bar should have.
We can do that.
Now I think that is good. Like, here's my deal. I would love to be like, hey, we're going to start doing a drink a week.
Yep.
But
we got to start with what you need.
We do, because I don't know what Orajot is. Oragiot.
Orgeat.
I know what it is. I'm just kidding. I wanted to be a turd.
Stop being a
Anywho,
turd.
Stop being a turd.
All right.
No. For real, though,
the beauty
what's the basics? Not the 1%, but like 80-20, you'll be able to make the majority of drinks. And then maybe if we're doing something the next week, we can tell them.
And we'll do that next episode. Next episode, we'll have a deep dive into the necessities of a tiki bar.
Yes.
Just to get you through. They're not going to get you your funky, crazy ones. But let me just open your eyes real quick to one more book that everyone should have. All right. And so this is the episode 1. All right. This is how to.
Or is this like episode 0?
Yeah, it's kind of 0. You're right.
Yeah. This is episode 0.
Jay's
so
right.
we're giving you the basics. All right. The next one is Beach Bum Berries Grog Log.
Ooh.
This is strictly tiki drink.
It looks like a coloring
recipes.
book too.
It does. This is another. God, tiki is the best thing ever because they're so like awesome looking. All right. But this here is you pack this sucker wherever you want to go. All right. I bring this everywhere. I bring it to Disney. You bring it to
camp. I've seen it there.
I bring it to camp. And it's a cheat sheet. It's got all the recipes. Look, Mai Tai. It's got your recipe for the Mai Tai. It's got your recipe for the Pago Pago.
Let's go back. Mai Tai has got to be the staple drink, right?
Painkiller.
Mai Tai.
Mai Tai was actually Mai Tai was the first drink created by Trader Vic. I believe. I got to brush up on my tiki knowledge because I used to be a tiki guru like 2 years ago, and then I just haven't had time to go. I dove down that rabbit hole 2 years ago, like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah.
It was, Spike. I mean, it was like when he first started out is when I started diving down that rabbit hole. Anyway,
well, that was 2 years ago, but you have to go back 2 years. Well, a year prior to that, about 6 months, really, when we were at Sam's and Sweetwater in Anaheim.
Yeah.
Because we did 2 nights at Trader Sam's at Land.
Yeah.
And then and ran into the bartender who had a significantly crazy tiki background.
That guy was awesome. Yeah.
Super cool.
That was when I was really that was like
when you started or had just gotten like really into it. I don't know.
Yeah, I started prior but knew it. Yeah.
I felt like what Brandy feels like when I start talking to someone about beer.
Yeah. That's like I dove down that rabbit hole a little bit before then. And then while we were there, I just kept diving.
That was cool. Sweetwater was great. Unfortunately, it was the memory of that one's a little hazy. I'm glad I have a few videos.
I don't remember it, to be honest with you. But this is a must buy because this has got the fun pictures, but like it has all the drinks too, and it has all like the recipes, but it also has cool like little like stories of like just different tiki stories through the years because the tiki culture started like the 40s and 50s. Like that's when it really like was popular.
Right.
And you know what we're gonna do? We have one of the most famous tiki restaurants in Massachusetts, still open to this day.
Is this real?
100%.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
Spike's been there a couple times because it's one of the last. It's one of like the last remaining old school tiki bars, and it's called Kowloon's, and it's in Saugus. And I think we need to do a field trip there, like soon, because it's going to close. They're closing it down in like less than a year.
Really?
We're supposed to close. Yeah, it was supposed to close already because they ended up, it was family. Place was family owned, obviously, and family owned and run for the entirety of its existence. And I believe it's like on the 3rd generation now, and the 4th generation are like in their 20s, and they are like not interested. Like they don't want to keep. Yeah, they don't want to keep it going. So, like the 3rd generation kids are like, all right, then I guess this is it. So They have, I believe it's already or in the process of being sold to a developer who's going to tear everything down
That's dumb.
and build like a condo complex. I think he's going to have like a small, like little in memory of type thing. But I guess that's kind of more or less like we got to hit it before it's, I got a picture of it. Hold on. I took one I was there like a month ago. I didn't go, but I drove by it.
That's cool. So,
he's in the picture. Can we go back to something said about 10 minutes ago?
Of course.
Dave, you don't like rum?
It's not my favorite. I don't know. I'm not. Look, here's the thing. I don't think it's I don't like rum. I think it's the fact that there's so many juices in it that heartburn just follows it.
Really?
Oh, God.
Yeah, man. I don't know. Look, like, so we went to Sam's when we were down with Tommy in March, and I had what do we have? Zombie, and what else did we have, Shep? Did we just have one that night?
No, we had a few.
Did we have two zombies?
No, I had one zombie. I had a Navy grog.
And a Navy grog. Did I have a zombie in
something else?
Something else. I don't know. At any rate, it was fine, and they were both good. I'm a fan of zombies. I'm a fan of Mai Tais. I don't know. Some of the other stuff gets a little. I'm actually a fan of Rai Tais more than Mai Tais. We can't see anything. It's not going to work that way, dude.
What I just did over here.
Anywho, yeah. So Jay, I'm kind of.
Is that like a pyramid from like Egypt?
I think so. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
It continues to look like a pyramid from Egypt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. Oh, there we go. Bigger picture.
Yes. But
you can kind of see the Kowloon on it, right? Big Kowloon looking thing. I'll forward. I'll put this on the DNT Insta page.
Insta page. Love that. But yeah, so as we approach, again, reminder, 3 weeks from tonight will be the inaugural DNTiki. Sorry, DNT 5K, sponsored by the Snudo family.
Yeah.
So that is 3 weeks from tonight. The three of us will be there along with Steve and maybe some other special guests. The
medals are in.
The medals are in. They look fantastic. I don't think we're doing a reveal early, are we? Maybe next week?
No, we'll probably do it that night.
Okay. Cool. Love that. But we are all going to be in, and we already have some stuff lined up for DNTiki content. Just leave it at that. So
I don't know. Can I say that? I mean, is it?
I don't know. Bad? So we.
Why are your ads in Spanish?
I have no clue.
Why does it say Benny.com?
I have no clue. All right, so some DNTiki news, but as of today, a new Skipper's Adventure mug released at Trader Sam's Grotto at Walt Disney World. As you can see, along with that, 2 new drinks. Here's the same picture from above.
I like that mug.
The Skipper Adventure mug runs a paltry $75. Comes with this nifty box.
Where's this at again?
This is at Trader Sam's.
Okay.
At the Polynesian. And as you can see, they put the wrong Trader Sam's on top of it. They put Enchanted Tiki Bar, which is California, not Florida. So this is the mug.
Was that broken?
No, I think that's the way it is.
That's the backside of water. That's the backside of water.
It's water.
Oh.
So as you can see, okay, those are the only pictures. There we go.
Yeah, it's the backside of water.
It's water.
Wasn't that the skipper boat?
Yeah,
ride?
You can see the skipper boat.
Yeah,
Yes, this is.
Yeah, so it's the backside of water.
No, the backside of water is one that Justin sent. That's awesome from a different.
No, but
site.
those are all different scenes within the skipper boat ride.
I'm with you. Yep. I agree. So, any rate, looks cool. It's kind of like your standard cylindrical tiki mug dealy
thing.
Yes. I don't know, gentlemen. How's it look? Is it?
I like it.
Now this is, these are Disney price worthy, right? Like that's the question.
Hopping my
75's a little steep.
Not cheap.
I have a couple from Trader Sam's, and they're not the best quality in all reality.
I like the zombie one we got. I feel like that was decent.
Yeah, that one is nice.
Like the blue zombie face.
The blue zombie face, cool. I like the zombie. I like the hippopotami tie one. That's kind of like just the standard white one. I think those are cool. After that though, like, I don't know. Maybe getting a free plastic pearl, but whatever. It's interesting how like this mug is $75, but you can go there and get a zombie and pay $32, including a mug to take home when the drink itself is $19.
Yeah.
So
I wonder if they're going to discount the mug if you buy it with a drink.
I don't know. I don't know what they do with these collectible ones, because there's always one near Christmas that is $75 or more and just sells out. And I don't know if you get a drink with this.
I don't think you do. I think you just get it in a box.
Ugh.
Wow, that's kind of stupid.
Terrible.
I don't really like that.
No,
I'll probably buy it anyway, but I mean, I get discount.
If it's still there.
I get the DVC discount, so
no, I don't think they discount these, bro.
Really?
I don't think so.
Huh.
Can you get like a discount on drinks if you have a season pass?
No.
No.
Not boozy drinks.
No boozy drinks. No discounts on boozy drinks. That is 100% an RIP Tables in Wonderland, because you used to be able to use that at any sit down, including lounges, and you got 20% off of everything, including alcohol, appetizers, and like alcohol and food. Anything in the restaurant.
Too bad that went away, huh?
Yep, 100%. You paid $125 for it for the year, and you needed to eat. I think it was $700 to make your money back. Which on a week-long Disney trip with 4 people, not hard.
Well, with alcohol?
Yeah,
with alcohol. Yep. And so that also includes the fact that it put an automatic 18% gratuity, and it was basically whatever your meal was, you were paying that, and it was including your tip. So, it was a great deal. It was fantastic because it worked on alcohol. That was the big thing. Now it's just 10% off at most sit down places, maybe a little bit more, but it doesn't include alcohol. Which,
do you think when Europeans go to Disney they tip?
I think so.
Do they not tip there?
No.
There's no tipping in Europe?
Nope. None.
Really?
Yep. Everything is included in the price of the food.
Wow. Okay.
Yep. Yeah.
Interesting. That's very interesting.
Yeah. So
that's very, very interesting.
Yeah.
I was hacking along big time. I actually just coughed so hard that I got dizzy. I almost passed out yesterday when I was driving because I coughed so hard.
That's not good.
Yeah, everything like started closing in on me. I was like, "Oh crap, I'm driving. This ain't good."
No.
And like I just was like, "Concentrate," and I came through.
Well, so the other one, the other one that's
driving
there
to the doctor. So
that's even better. So the other mug that's out, I don't know if it is sold out yet. A few weeks ago, I sent it to these guys. The green zombie mug came back. So I'm holding out hope, crossing fingers, crossing toes, that it's there when we get there.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
That's another thing that we have to create, and that we talked about is we're gonna do a specific DNTiki mug.
No, of course.
Because that would only
be about pricey.
It's going to be like $400 a cup. and like 350's profit.
You're ridiculous.
Hey, a gin drink.
Yeah. So I thought this was interesting. This is the new alcoholic drink. There's one that is also non-alcoholic. Again, themed after Jungle Cruise. Paradox Punch.
Paradoxe.
Yeah, that's a paradox. Ford's gin, grapefruit juice, grapefruit and lime juices, coconut cream, passion fruit, mint, and bitters. I'm actually interested in this one. I think the coconut will level out that grapefruit juice, put a little sweetness to it along with the passion fruit. It actually looks pretty tasty. I don't know, gin drinker Shep. What do you think, man?
Of Ford's?
Yeah, this. No. This.
Oh, the whole drink in general? Yeah, I mean, grapefruit, lime, coconut. I'd give it a whirl. I feel like, yeah, I think gin would go well with, I mean, obviously you got lime juice, coconut, and gin.
I know. It's kind of weird. I don't know.
Kind of throws me off a little bit, but, well, I think we're close. Wait, we've got, sorry, I was just looking real quick. There are 3 specific bourbon drinks within the Grog Grotto.
Okay.
And that's it for whiskey.
Okay, cool.
There are four gin drinks, 2 vodka drinks, and the rest are rum. But it is because it all started
with a mouse.
Well, with a guy who spent most of his time sailing around the Caribbean.
That'll do it.
And really only drinking rum.
Right.
And then spent some time in Polynesia and was like, I like this and how tiki culture started.
Yeah. So one note real quick. Jay Grubb says when he was there last week, they still had the green zombie. That's cool. Awesome. Justin, what do you think of this Paradox Punch? Any thoughts?
Everything except for the grapefruit. I think that's going to make it. I mean, I'm going to try. Don't get me wrong. But I think with the grapefruit, I'm not a huge bitters fan. I think we talked about that before.
Yeah.
But
yep.
The grapefruit really kind of turns me off.
Yeah. I bet you won't even taste the bitters, to be honest. I bet like the bitters in that is just like to give it a little offset from the
coconut.
Yeah, probably.
I feel like this is going to taste like botanical IPA with a really, really sweet finish. Grapefruit, gin, obviously botanical. That's all there. You got lime, and then you got the sweetness on the other side. I don't know.
Sweetness.
So where can you get this at?
This is Trader Sam's.
Oh, okay.
At the Poly. Yeah. So they got this
I didn't
one.
know anything came in a cup like that from Trader Sam's.
Well, they bought it outside.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Yeah.
So instead of going, or they got it to go, one or the other. So you have Trader Sam's Grog Grotto on the inside, which you have to, wait for. Then they have the service window outside, and they serve pretty much the same at both, right, Shep?
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe not the Nautilus. They might not do the Nautilus, and they might not do the because they're 2-person drinks allegedly.
Yep.
But you can order these outside, and if they just wanted to do a quick, I'm buying the mug, and then I want to talk about the 2 drinks, it's easier to do that than wait in line for 3 hours. So the other one, this next one is the Denial of Libations, which is
Denial.
I thought it was pretty interesting. Liar's Pink London non-alcoholic spirit, grapefruit and lime juices, coconut cream, and passion fruit.
It's the same thing, but no gin.
Pretty much. Yeah. No actual alcohol.
No bitters and gin.
Yeah.
That is a crap load of mint.
You have to.
It sure is.
No, you have to. Every tiki drink, they always the motto, if you will, is there can never be enough mint leaves. You want like it's not a sprinkle, it's a stuffing, if you know what I mean.
Right.
Like
100%.
You want to stuff it with mint leaves.
Cool.
Yeah.
So So these are the 2 new drinks at the good old Trader Sam's. New mug. Hopefully the green zombie one makes it another
few weeks.
Yeah.
The other big news, and I haven't quite wrapped my head around this, but there will probably be some semblance of a TikTok addressing this. They are changing out the trash cans at Epcot. They are changing them to solar-powered trash compactors. The biggest issue is that the tops are not flat. Therefore, you cannot put your drinks on them. Therefore, the number 1 festival table is now curved. And that's kind of scary.
Yeah.
Now, I also think that someone will, 3D print a little tray that goes on top that matches the curves that is this wide. If anyone has a 3D printer that can do
and then
that,
sell it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Dude, they sell like little like Disney Food Blog always talks about this. So AJ has like these little trays, right? So trays, pocket plastic silverware, like reusable plastic silverware that goes in this little container thing. Trays so you can carry all your stuff. They have foldable trays. Like there's stuff that is marketed directly to people that go to festivals.
Really?
So it's interesting. It's interesting. Stephanie else says they had one testing there, and it also sends an alert to the CM when it needs to be emptied. It's
smart.
interesting. I
have something like that, but I just yell at my kid to empty it.
Love that. But I mean, the thing is that if you've been to any of these festivals, custodial sometimes can't keep up, and you go to a trash can and it's just full, and it's no one's fault. It's just thousands of people eating snacks. That's just what it comes down to. And I think that, I don't know, it's probably a reasonable thing to address. I would much rather these be there. They put a little bit of thought and effort into it. It compacts everything, and then you can get on a much better cycle. Because the issue is that it's never even, right? You probably have some semblance of rounds as the person in custodial, right? And you go to 6 of the 7 places and they're fine, but there's the 7th one that just happens to be at like the like merge point between 3 booths, and it's just so I get it. We'll see. I'm really interested to see the backlash on I can't eat on top of this.
Yeah. I mean,
how many people do you think are taking pictures of this trash can right now?
I saw them all over Twitter.
A ton.
Yeah.
I actually haven't even looked.
Solar trash compactors sound crazy yet innovative, right, Mike? 100%.
Shep Industries is going to be making a solar Shep. I will be running strictly on solar power.
Thank God at night he won't talk.
So it's moon powered.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah.
The other thing, and I think Kenneth threw it out there, we did get a date today for the new nighttime parade. July 20th will be
I did see that
first night for Starlight, not Spectro Magic 2, or whatever they're actually calling it. If you go on Twitter and you search it, there is a video, a 2-minute video done by Disney Entertainment or Disney Parks blog. I didn't really see which, but it does give you a snippet of the score for it, and I am 100% behind it. Sounds great.
Really?
Sounds absolutely, yeah. Sounds really good.
I haven't seen that.
It's kind of kind of a nod to Spectro, and and there's a little bit of
Magic.
what's the electrical whatever parade. So I don't know. It's interesting.
Huh.
Jay Grubbs wants to know if we can do food pairings.
And I saw Kenneth posted that. Let me find it here. AP holders will not be able to get into Magic Kingdom on Starlight Parade nights after 2 p.m. Automatically, they'll have to have a reservation.
Wow.
So that is wild.
That's pretty nuts, actually.
Wild. Dude, I just had some crazy deja vu here.
That's crazy. Interesting.
Yeah.
Cover. I'm gonna go get a drink.
Oh, covering. Justin, cover. I'm gonna go get a drink.
Oh, crap.
Just kidding. Hold on.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I gotta go look at that video. I want to check it out. I want to see what the music sounds like.
So I heard about this Little Mermaid thing. I heard it sucks pretty bad.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I heard. I don't know if you've seen it.
I haven't seen anything with it. I know Dave sent a message out or something about it, but I don't remember anything about it. I haven't kept up with any Disney news lately. I'm under a rock over here. The rock's big.
I heard the Plymouth Rock is really small though.
It's tiny.
Yeah.
I don't know if it shrunk over the years. Maybe it was a lot bigger. Can rocks shrink?
Things shrink with age.
Oh, dang it. Can't afford to get these. What?
What'd you do?
We're talking about the Plymouth Rock and how it shrank.
Huh. Neat.
I also have some big news.
Oh.
I had ancestors that came over on the Mayflower.
It's not very newsy. That's kind of historical.
Well, I have some historical news for you.
There we go.
Did they bring a Tiki book with them?
Turns out they invented Tiki. My relatives created.
It's called Shepiki.
Shibiki.
Oh, wait, we did say, Dave, that I heard that the Little Mermaid show was not very good.
Oh my God.
It was poo-poo.
So, here's the thing. No, it's not poo-poo.
No, Stacy, no.
The vocals are fantastic. Casted well, music's great. Okay. The animation looks like Tomb Raider from PlayStation 2.
Oh.
It's bad.
What? So they got pointy boobs?
Maybe.
Madonna style?
You don't remember Tomb Raider 1? Where the
yes, cones.
Yeah. So, no, it looks like here's my hot take on it, and you can get the entire hot take on TikTok over at Brandy and Dave on TikTok.
Hello?
Little plug there. How in the hell do you own? And I said 2. I was informed that it's 3 animation studios, and this is what you put out. Like, I don't even think they charge you. You own them, right? Like, it makes no sense. And beyond that, why would you go with that as opposed to like just going with the old cartoon stuff? Like, you could utilize that. You already own it. And people would love it. If you put the original 90s, like 1994 cartoon in it, it'd be awesome.
It was 89.
89? Sorry. Thank you.
You're welcome.
If you put the original cartoon in it, it'd be fantastic. But you own Pixar, you own Disney Animation, and you own ILM. And you can't put together something that is better than what they put together for this. It's bananas.
I think Marvel Studios also has.
Oh, I'm sure. Well, CGI stuff, yeah, right?
No, that those cartoons that they do too.
Oh yeah, is that done under Marvel or is that done under?
No, it's under Marvel.
There we go.
Yeah.
Stephanie L. Yes, I do remember the old show. I don't know. You had 5 years to do it. Stephanie L. I have addressed this multiple times. I will be flabbergasted if it is the fact that I watched it on YouTube and not in person that the animation is this bad. Like it can't be that bad.
Oh, you watched the show on YouTube already?
Yeah. RTV1 streamed a preview of it.
Oh.
And the show itself isn't bad. I mean, it's all the songs, everything you want. Puppets are pretty cool. My whole other thing is how they have Ariel just strapped inside a box with this big weird ass tail. She like swims around like this. Like all mermaids do when they don't use their tail. That's a whole other complaint. And I'm trying not to because I don't want to. I don't think it's the actors' fault that that's what it is. They made those decisions. And I don't want to target the character actors because they're awesome. They're just always, they're doing their thing. They have fantastic voices.
It was the production of it.
It's just what they did. It's like this was a great idea. No, it's not. The thing that gets me more than anything is that Jodie Benson went there and was like, this is the greatest thing since sliced bread. I can't believe that they pulled it off better than what we did. It's kind of how it came across on Twitter. Wow. She's like, this show made me cry. It's awesome. Everyone's expectations went through the roof, and the animation is bad. Kenneth H., someone tuning in and just heard Ariel strapped in a box when they tuned out confused. Yeah, 100%.
Oh, yeah.
It's what it is. It's done with the same graphic creator that they did for Rise.
Really?
Then someone mailed it in. Just saying. It's not good. It's not good.
Maybe it'll be better if you see it.
Sorry. I hope it is. I hope that I have to come on here and eat my words.
Maybe you'll melt and you'll cry.
Oh, I'll enjoy the show. The voices are great. The music,
and then you'll
awesome.
be like, "This was the best show I've ever seen."
No, absolutely not. Listen, I'm not the only person saying this, and I'm not and these people are people that have seen it in person. Okay,
fair. That's fair.
I'm just.
That is.
It is a do better Disney situation.
Do better, Diz. Do better.
Do-ba-da-ba. You drop this 4 days after Epic opens officially, and this is what you're trying to counter it with. You're trying to counter it by dropping Lilo and Stitch live on the Friday, and you're putting out this in the Villain show.
I heard that was pretty good.
I've heard in hierarchy, right? Like Villain show, Little Mermaid.
Underneath, eh? Is it down low, is it?
Yeah, man, I guess. Kenneth H says Lilo and Stitch was great. I will not be watching it. I am not a Lilo nor a Stitch fan, especially not a Stitch fan. So
Joy and Peyton went and saw it. They said it was fantastic.
Yeah. I heard it's really good. I heard they changed some of the stuff. Spoilers, and we're not going to get into it for people that haven't watched it. But
we're spoiling it, baby.
No, we're not.
No, I was kidding.
Okay. But yeah. Agree with Dave. It was just okay for me, and Ariel looked kind of awkward sitting on that platform thing. Yeah. Well, the funny thing is, Emily, she's not sitting. She's standing, and the tail kind of wraps around her, and it goes down, and it's like puppety, and that's it. There's no legs in it. There's no nothing. She's not like it's, and they have her kind of going sideways back, so she's like facing the front and being like to swim.
Maybe it's supposed to be a joke.
I hope it is, man. But like the other part is that it doesn't.
Crystal, I did look. It's the official DNTiki shirt. It's just tough to see.
Yeah.
You know what we got to do? Oh, that's actually. I actually started looking for places to get a custom Tiki shirt done, Hawaiian shirt. I couldn't find any yet.
Well, we call Nate. He calls Roosevelt's, and then we hang out.
It's good point.
Just
Good point.
saying.
Who's got $80 for a shirt?
It's a little steep.
Just kidding. Yeah.
It is.
Anyway.
Yeah. Xanlax, it's kind of where I'm at. I mean,
the kids want to go see Lilo and Stitch. I think we'll go. I digress. We are not going to go see it in the theater solely because a trip to the theater.
$1,000.
Yes.
$1,000.
Yes. There's my Disney trip right there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's either go to Disney or go to the movies and see Lilo and Stitch.
That's pretty crazy.
However, it is official. I
You're
do
having
have
a fifth kid, seventh kid.
We just got 3 more dogs.
Are you serious?
Oh,
No.
jeez.
I'm just kidding. That'd be ridiculous. I have a trip booked for the family.
No way. Finally.
Officiale.
Love that.
So it is
excited.
officially booked. I may have to make some changes, but it is booked.
So do you take all the kids, or you just pick at random?
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Right.
And I only take 2. The other 2 stay home. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just debating now. The biggest thing is if we're going to drive down, because to fly, it's going to cost like $2,500. And then 4 days of Disney tickets is like $3,000.
$3 bajillion. Yeah.
Yeah. So like, I was hoping not to be in the freaking $8,000 range since we're staying for free on Disney points. But
man,
if I drive down, that would save a lot of money. And even if I stayed at a hotel, like what I would do is I'd leave, I'd drive 10 hours, stay at a hotel, let the kids hang out for the day, drive 10 hours, and then get to Disney. And then
When you
check in.
start adding up gas and hotel stays, it gets close to the cost of flying.
Not $2,500.
Wow.
Gas is probably like $600 to drive down and back. Two extra hotel nights at a couple $100, so about $1,000. I'd say $1,500.
Right. So 1,500. So you're thinking about this $1,500 to save you what?
$1,000.
Well, I meant save you what? 20 hours?
A hassle of going to an airport with all of us, dealing with
Terrible.
the BS, going through the BS, and then dealing with BS on the backside, transportation.
What BS are you going to?
Huh?
Dude, if you fly out of
Worcester?
the other one, the one in Westminster.
Boston?
No,
Worcester.
Rhode Island.
Oh, TF. Yeah. TF Green. Yeah, but
That's
it's just
small. There's nothing there.
No, it's not too bad. I mean, it is a big airport. Well, I mean, there's a lot of flights, but
All right. So how long does it take you to drive there?
It's every bit of 20 hours one way
yeah,
So
20 hours.
oh,
for him.
So let's see. Let's pull up the calculator here. So 40 hours, right?
Yep.
And $1,500. That's the savings. That's $37.50 an hour. Are you and your family not worth $37.50 an hour?
No,
I love accountants.
they're not.
I love accountants.
That's a
So
simple
great.
That's a simple answer. No, they're not
Well,
worth it.
The thing is that you're adding 4 days to your trip that aren't Disney.
Right. Look, those extra days you could be working and you can make more than $37.50 an hour. Think about it that way.
I love when
I don't know.
I love when Justin uses real math as Disney math. It's awesome.
But you're not really saving 40 hours because the flight process is probably 20 of those. So I'm saving 20 hours.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's easily
It's
10
one
hours.
travel day.
Yeah, it's 10 hours. From the
It's
time you
one-
wake up, until the time you get to the hotel, it's 10 hours.
Yeah. you
an extra 10 hours. You're going. So you're only saving 20 hours, not 40.
Yeah, but
That
on an
is-
airplane, other people can deal with your kids. In a car, you got to deal with them the whole dang time.
Yeah.
Look, we used to drive from here to save money. And then the one time I was coming back and it was a 10-hour drive when it was supposed to be a 6.5-hour drive.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, no more. None. No way, Jose. Like the ice cream sundae. I get
hate
it.
going through TSA, but I'll do it to not have to drive.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. Orlando TSA is not bad. And frankly, if you go
I just got pre-check, so
yeah, but that doesn't help with the kids.
yeah, all the kids going
Through pre-check with you?
Yeah.
And Jenny has to go through regular security?
Well, I would have her do it. It was $75.
Oh, I know, and you get it for 5
years.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I'd have her do it, and then that way but yeah, all your kids under, I think it's under 13. Yeah. Enable, he's going to be turning 12, so we still got another whole year and a half, or another year anyway. So it's worth it. It's worth it.
And one of the things Joy says is like, "Oh, we won't have a car." But do you really need a car if you're staying on property? No.
Nope. Not anymore.
No.
It was nice
really?
before. You didn't need it, but it was nice that if you wanted to go off and if you wanted to go get groceries or anything like that, if you wanted to drive to and from other resorts.
Yeah.
This is back pre-Uber and pre-food delivery.
LSU mom made a good point too. You're more likely to die in a car accident than a plane crash.
It's true.
Think about that.
Mm-hmm.
Shep, do you not love your children?
Wow. Loaded question.
Good point. That's a good point. Not enough to take a flight.
Not $1,500.
not $1,500 worth. No, I mean, if I could, dude, like the last time we flew, so back in 2021 was the last time we went down there. And when I booked those flights, we flew out of Boston. I got the deals out of Boston. $700 for all of us both ways.
Wow.
Yeah, the each way was $57.
Dang.
Yeah, those days are gone.
All gone. Yeah, they were $57 for an adult, and the kids were even cheaper. So it ended up being $700 for there and back. And I was like, I couldn't click fast enough to make sure that we got that on Southwest. And now Southwest is like one of the most expensive flights. You can't get any more deals like that.
I don't remember which one it is. They're now charging for
Southwest.
carry-ons. Was it Southwest? Yeah.
Well,
That's
no, charging for carry-ons.
Yeah, somebody
Spirit is Frontier does.
Yeah, JetBlue stopped. So JetBlue never did before. Carry-on was always included, and then when COVID hit, they started charging, and then they just went away with it again. So
I think it's somebody that's starting like June 1st. One of the carriers, like $50 to have a carry-on.
Oh, they're starting to charge.
Yeah, they're starting. I don't know which one it is. Maybe
Spirit and Frontier always have. JetBlue just stopped because Delta and American never charged for carry-on, and so JetBlue was trying to go back to competing with them, and so they stopped charging.
So it might be Southwest. I don't know what they're planning to charge for. I do know that they're charging for actual baggage. I don't know if they're charging for carry-ons, but that's coming up Mike Wheeler just said they just started today charging for checked bags.
Really?
Carry-on, I think you can still do a carry-on and a backpack, right? So a personal item and a carry-on.
Mm-hmm.
If you booked your trip prior to today, you still get 2 bags. So we had that. Jay Grubbs is saying Southwest is charging check bags $35, which is cheaper than what they were going to do. They got so much backlash.
Then they better drop their rates because they're the highest price. They used to be the lowest. Southwest used to be the lowest.
Yeah. So
with everything included. And now it's the highest.
Southwest is attempting to pretend to be American Airlines or JetBlue, but their planes are like Frontier.
Yeah.
There's no first
Garbage.
class.
Yeah.
There's no,
By the way,
like
you can't pick your seats. It's like
you
first come,
can't.
first serve.
You will be after the first of the year.
Oh yeah.
Southwest is making you pick your seats after the first of the year.
I saw some
Maybe
place
no.
where you can have, I don't think it's out yet, but some point it will be. You can have a standing seat. Did you see that?
That sounds
weird.
Awesome. I'll take that in a heartbeat.
Yeah. I mean,
Can I get the standing seat to Hawaii, please?
well, that part.
12 hours standing.
Listen, if I'm flying to Disney and I can get a flight down out of Pittsburgh for like $60 because I took the flying seat or the standing seat, heartbeat, dude.
Yeah, it's 2 hours.
I'm gonna be doing, 26,000 steps a day. We're good.
Mhm.
I'll be fine. As a tall person, flights in general are not fun, says Kenneth. I can understand that.
All right. I got a super early morning.
Yeah. Is this where I tell Dave my flight down here was 80? Yeah, Jeanette, I heard you were saying that the other night on Steve's stream.
That's insane.
That's a it is. I do not understand how Pittsburgh does not have flights that are that inexpensive. Philly does. You got BWI isn't even that cheap. But yeah, no, that'll be black market deals. Yeah, I know. It's
occasionally we'll get a $99 one out of Worcester, but
yeah. Cool. DNTiki. So episode 0 in the books.
Get the Bible.
Yep.
Get the Bible and your quick sheet. And on the next official episode, we're going to deep dive into the main ingredients, the must-haves to form a spectacular concoction of immense magnitude.
What Shep is trying to say is all the standard stuff you need for your bar.
For an immense
also on the next episode, you guys will talk about lawn care and taking a train down to Disney.
Ooh, the train's good. Train's a win.
I already need new blades for my tractor.
Yeah.
Because you hit too many rocks.
Oh, dude, I hit everything. I mean, I had to. I couldn't see anything because the grass was so high.
That's hilarious.
Kids had all kinds of stuff in the grass. I was like, I don't even know what this is. I'm like, I was like, I hope it
ran
wasn't
over one of the kids.
Yeah. Like, has anyone seen Cash lately?
Anyone seen Cash lately? You're ridiculous.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you got something from tonight. Probably wasn't much, but any little bit helps. Happy 6th year. Next week we'll officially celebrate it. Dave, Justin?
Look at Dad Bods, I think
We'll be on next.
is on right after us. Other than that, I've been leaning pretty hard into TikTok. If you want to go check that out, it's Brandy and Dave on TikTok, and also it's also Dave Rant on TikTok. I'm kind of rolling with both right now, so we'll see what happens. Doing a little different content. Yeah, so got that going.
Ready for drinking around the world.
So excited.
Oh,
we got that. That could be a topic.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
It is.
Super Tiki
I mean, look, I don't want to. I'm not trying to talk outside of school here, but
I went to school once.
But Mr. Sanudo texted me, and he's talking about drinking around the world, going to a GO82, and having a sit-down lunch and dinner that has beverages. Rock and roll. I'm here for it, man.
Let's go.
Let's look, we're not doing anything the next day.
That's true.
Just saying.
We won't be.
It's a day off.
We won't be. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
I will do so, Kenneth. Thank you.
Until next week, we love you.
Thanks, Nicole. I appreciate it.
We'll see you soon.
Justin, do you have anything?
That's it.
You enjoy doing anything?
I don't.
Well, I like streaming anytime soon.
Oh, I don't know. She does stuff, and
I have an outro song real quick.
Okay. And you get told.
ooh,
Oh, do you? All right. Love y'all.
DNTiki, DNTiki. Welcome to
This is not the official song.
DNTiki.
Whatever he says, this is not the official song.
DNTiki. Goodbye for now. Until next time. DNTiki.
Unfortunately, this is way too
Goodbye
catchy.
for now. Until next time. DNTiki. DNTiki. Goodbye for now. Until next time. DNTiki. DNTiki. Goodbye. Until next time.
You're the one that had to go to bed. Just saying.